Alright, YouTube. I know it's been a real good long moment since I basically had myself. I am a bit subconscious. I had messed up my front tooth. So I've been trying to get my teeth fixed. That's why I have not been recording myself in front. I was going to do that earlier or end of last year, but at that time my dad had died. My car broke down about 2, 3 times, and I tell you, the little funeral cost is exactly like 1,700. That wiped me out of all my savings, up to everything totaled out. So I have to wait again, what I'm saying? Because it's just real ugly, But besides that, I think I'm gonna go back recording myself because more people prefer seeing the person than actually hearing them. But I got much longer hair than last time. I did have it up before on my page asking should I keep growing it or cut it. People kept telling me grow it out. Well, it's super long now, longest I've ever let it grow. But what I really wanted to talk about today is something I heard and I just couldn't let it go. Subscription boxes. I've had all the subscription boxes mostly you can think of. I tried it. I had Loot Crate. And it's like these subscription boxes, they start out good. But once you get so many subscribers, you go from quality to quantity. And you try to make everybody happy because everybody complains about, oh, I don't like this item or that item. And eventually what happens is most of your stuff goes to shit. You're not happy with anything. The monthly themes such as not hitting, and they keep cranking out newer boxes, and you're like, but you're not happy. Why you keep making new boxes for? I tried the Loot Crate. After a certain couple months, it started going poor, Once they got to the one with, it was like a Burger King inflatable crown. It was like, this belongs into a junior box, not in the Loot Crate itself. Why? And it just kept going down and down. Some months would be pretty good, especially them little Funko exclusives, but then the Funko stopped. I tried the Loot Crate anime, and it started out good, and then it started going downhill. You're not happy, and so they partnered up Crunchyroll, and guess what? They went worse. How you get a partner, a better sponsor, better titles, but you don't do better? That's just how it does. Now, everybody get like a manga, I was happy about those, but then you start getting the titles you never heard of, you don't care for, and you just feel like it's filler. And the poster, you think, well, you could have so much good anime type posters, Instead, they put out their little anime character they made themselves. Crunchyroll had one, but guess what? They got rid of, they stopped using the Crunchyroll after the first one, And the posters don't even look good to me, so, and that was a bust. Besides Loot Crate, I canceled Loot Crate completely. I had nerdblock. That's what we're really getting into, is the nerdblocks. Nerdblocks, like all the other subscription boxes, start out doing good. But then you get all these new subscribers. You start making more new boxes. And then you start going to shit too. Quality to quantity. And it's sad because I like nerdblock. I really got addicted, I like getting stuff in the mail. I like having surprises, mystery boxes. All of a sudden, it's not fun no more. You're not happy. You're not satisfied. You're paying like $30 per subscription box. I had a Nerd Block. I had Game Block. Game Block started out good too. The first one was really good. They had a Tomb Raider figurine really good in there, and then they went to shit. I wasn't happy with anything that was coming out. The T-shirt started out nice, and then it just got ugly. I gave chances. I canceled them. Sci-Fi Block. Sci-Fi Block never had a good block. I think I've only had 3 and I canceled. They never had a good one. What else they had? Oh, my favorite block. The horror block. It seemed like they could never go wrong with the horror block. Every block was so good. And then this when it started getting to the end of their run, started having shit in it. I gave 3 months, and it just felt like I was getting the horror crate. I mean, horror block, just for the Rue Morgue magazine. Everything else in there was shit. They ain't put no more Funkos in it. They had ran up the ugly little plushes. They had like the cracked out eyes. And that's when you really know, like I said, quality to quantity. Everything felt like filler. Filler. And it seemed like it was just like name brand titles on crap, because you've seen the items before, little blood packs, and like, what title we put? Let's put Dexter on there. Let's put Resident Evil on there. Let's put, such and such, and it's the same freaking item. Just you can license out with different titles. It's just crap. So I hurt, but I had to cancel it. And I made a bet. If the next one was crap, when I canceled it, I'll cancel my comic block. So I was kind of happy with the comic block. Even so, that started going down. You weren't getting them big titles no more. And when they had the free comic day or whatever, and they put those comics in there, I wasn't happy at all with it. I liked the Peter Pan one, a different grown adult theme type, but the rest was just, I wasn't happy. I was like, you can keep these free comics. It just didn't seem good in a way. Even so, their variants and, their issue ones and zeros, it just didn't feel worth it. It didn't feel like they had worth in the future no more. It just felt like crap and filler. And, they stopped putting Funkos, like I said. They used to have get 2 t-shirts a month. They stopped those. Even they partnered up with Shirtpunch, but I believe they were Shirtpunch to begin with. They were just in 2 different branches off, and you just combine again, because they were already getting Shirtpunch, and Shirtpunch got their own thing. And I believe the reason they did this because I'm getting bad at it later, and let's keep on track with this. Apparently, they had 2 more months after I canceled, and all of a sudden people are not getting their blocks no more, or blocks were getting shipped late. People were getting their blocks later, and I hated it because they'd be like, "This is the July crate," and I was like, "This is supposed to be the June crate." And they'd be like, "Here's the August crate." That's supposed to be the July crate. It's the fact they were getting it so late. The customer service sucked. I've called in because there was 1 month I didn't even get a crate. And they try to say, well, we'll go ahead and get you a replacement. But in order to get that replacement, you have to give us half the money for it. So there's $15 shipping and handling. I was like, what you mean? I didn't get the crate. You owe me a crate. I told them they could shove it up their ass. But I still kept the nerdblock, for another 2 months before I just felt like it wasn't worth it no more. But their customer service was piss poor. Their Facebook was the only thing that seemed pretty good. But seeing their Facebook, they had no more updates. So what it seems like is they took the money and ran. Some people haven't gotten their crates. There's no new themes. There's no new updates. And I kind of had a feeling something like that was going to happen with either Loot Crate or Nerdblock. It happened with Nerdblock. Gone. Shirtpunch, that's when you really knew things were hitting the block, because every day you have 4 new t-shirts. They had their own subscription box of 7 t-shirts, but we all knew that was just a filler of t-shirts that nobody was buying anyway, and saying they had different variants of the same designs, the big, the bad, the ugly, or whatever, and it just piled up. People ain't wanting no more, and I guess they couldn't afford this no more. There's people who haven't even got their stuff from May yet. People are really going in on their Facebook pages, saying, hey, where's my shit? Nerdblock website gone. Shirtpunch website gone. Well, we knew that they were losing sponsors because, like I said, big name stuff weren't putting stuff out no more. You start getting the crappy stuff. And I promise you, them plushies look like those were the Mexican bootlegs, because it didn't even look like the licensed stuff or anything. It's like, this ain't licensed, man. Come on, stop. And it's sad, I mean, it's something I really enjoyed back then turned to crap. Like I said, you too much to your likings. They didn't care about the people no more. They didn't care about the subscribers. It was a numbers game to look good for sponsors to get money. And well, they ran. Well, I don't know if they ran, but I'm just saying they gone. It feels like a bad Kickstarter. I am down to my last subscription box, and that's Horror Pack. I wish I knew about Horror Pack before I knew about it. August, this is going to be my 1 year anniversary with them. I'm happy. I've never been disappointed out of a box. You get 4 Blu-rays. You can also get 4 DVDs if you choose to, but I stick with the Blu-rays because I prefer collecting Blu-rays. And I remember when they announced this whole year, every month was going to be a limited edition in there. I understand the Blu-rays got more of a B-rated movies in there, a little more unknown stuff. But I feel like it's still worth it. The limited edition alone is worth the price. And now they're gonna have the pop-up block, or excuse me, the pop-up pack, where it's kind of like the what you want to put it as? It's their little sale they had, whatever, I can't think of the name of it. But like you choose what you want, and they're gonna have different themes themselves, which is pretty good because they don't collect the movies ahead of time. They don't buy them first. They'll see who puts down the pre-orders first, and then they get it from the companies, or their partners or whatever, and then send it out. That's the smart idea. That's what nerdblock Blueprint should have done. You know what I'm saying? It's just, even though it's a mystery, you can choose like 5, 6 items you want, out of X amount of items. That way, they're not overspending, and then saying they're like, what we're gonna do next month. This is how much as we can afford, and it's gonna be crappy items. So I don't know. I do miss getting stuff in the mail, but at the same time, I'm really somewhat surprised at how Nerdblock handled things. So if that's the real truth about them, that they basically took the money and ran, that's a no go. That really kills it for subscription box because there's still some other ones out there. What's it, the heavy metal subscription? I've heard good things about. I ain't too much into heavy metal, but what they got in the crates I've seen is very worth the amount of money. Box of Dread is still on it. A few other ones, but like I said, Nerdblock hit himself when they put too many blocks out, one after one. You had to file your block. You saw, I won the contest. I showed the free box they did gave me the very first one, and it was all crap. The second month afterwards, all crap still. So they wanted to put out, different branches, the Army, Navy, and all that. I was like, but your box is crap. It's not worth the price. And so they started putting out more stuff, It's just like, stop, man. You're going to do yourself in, and here we are today. So, like I said, this is my first spin of going off the webcam, not a camcorder in front of me, so I don't know how the audio going to sound. I'm going to put it out. You let me know, okay? Let me know what you think about Nerdblock. If you cancel like I did it in time, because I spent some money on it and didn't feel like it was worth it after a while. But let me know what you think, alright? So always go ahead, hit the like button if you choose to, leave a comment if you choose to, and please subscribe.